The perimeter of rectangle EFGH is 180 centimeters. YH is twice GZ. If EF is 24 centimeters and YH is 12 centimeters, what is the area of rectangle ABCD? Now, these questions can be quite daunting just because it can be really hard to read these, streams of letters and to then look at what they refer to. You've got this sort of stream of capital letters and it can be quite tricky, but it's something that you're just going to have to get used to. And what you do is just very carefully look at what this bit is referring to. So EFGH, where are points EFGH? E, F, G, and H. Because we've got two rectangles here, haven't we? And EFGH is the smaller of the rectangles. So what I might do is put small here, just so that to give me a bit of clarity. That's just for me. Then we're told that YH, okay, so we've noticed that these letters are being used to label points. So YH, which is YH, okay, is twice, twice GZ. Where's GZ? Ah, this is GZ. What's that telling us? Well, that if we drew a line between Y and H, that line would be twice as long as the line between G and Z. Okay, how is that useful? Let's look at that already. Well, YH, what do we know? Well, that it's 12. If that's 12, then this is also 12. And this would also be 12, for example. So if this is 12, if YH is 12, YH is twice, 2 times GZ. So GZ is half of 12. So this is 6. Okay, so right, you're happy with that so far. Okay, what else? If EF, where's EF? Right, we have to, oh, here we go, EF. If EF is 24 centimeters, that's what they've got labeled here, and YH is 12 centimeters, that bit there, we're being asked what is the area of rectangle ABCD. ABCD, that's the large rectangle. Okay, so the large. All right. Right. Well, I think where to start is to think about what is it that we need to be able to do to work out the area of this large rectangle. So I shall use a different color. So let's draw a rectangle, okay, and imagine it's this large rectangle, okay. So this is, we're going to say that this is A, B, C, and D. Okay, so this is our large rectangle. What do we need to work out the area? Well, area, okay, so area equals length times breadth. All right, so length of the rectangle times the breadth of the rectangle. So in order to work out the area, we need to have some numbers to put in here. What do we have so far? Well, because it has given us some numbers. Well, we don't have either of these, so we're going to have to puzzle them out. And probably where to start is with this smaller rectangle, because we are given some extra information here that we can use to work out the length of all of these sides. So we're given the perimeter of rectangle EFGH, which means this, add this, add this, add this. So what is that? The perimeter, okay, is a length plus a length. All right, there's two lengths plus breadth plus a breadth. Okay, so if we're doing the, we want to work out the perimeter of the small rectangle. What have we got so far? Well, we have the breadth of this rectangle. So we can put in 24 plus 24, okay? And we have the total length. We've got that 180 equals something plus the same amount again plus 24 plus 24. Okay. You probably can already see what you can do. If we add 24 and 24 together, all right, what are we going to get? We're going to get, this is 48, okay? If we take 48 away from the total of all of this, we are going to get the value of these two lengths, okay? You've been doing enough bar models now that you probably don't need to draw this out, but you could do. So imagine that this was, you know, representing all of that information that we had. What have we got? We've got two breadths, okay? So that's a breadth and that's a breadth, and those two are the same. And then we've got a length and a length, and these two are the same. And we know that the total is 180. And we've got a value for these two. And therefore, we know that those two together are 48. Okay, so it's hopefully easy to see if we take 48 from 180, we're going to be left with the value of these two parts. So let's do that. 180 minus 48 is going to give us 132. And if we divide 132, if we divide that by 2, we are going to get 66. This is all in centimeters. So this is 66 and this is 66. So now, what is this all about? This is about, and I should have labeled that. So this is the small rectangle here that I'm doing calculations for, and this is all to do with the perimeter. Okay, so let's put in these numbers. So if that's 24, this is 24. And I also know that this here is 66, and this is 66. E to H is 66, and F to G is 66. So how does that help me? Okay, well, I needed to work out this length because I can use that, all right, to work out this length, okay? So we know that from here to here is 10, okay? So if we kind of follow this point along, we can sort of mark that there, that is 10. All right, from there to there is 10. And we know from Z to C, or C to Z, is the same as here, that's 13. And now, because of our calculations here, this part here, that's the same as this, the length of this small rectangle, so that's 66. So I can now work out length B to C. So B to C is equal to 10 plus 66 plus 13. Okay, and 10 plus 66 plus 13 is equal to 89 centimeters. So I now have, and this is back to my, let's do this, large, okay, we're dealing with the area here. I can now put in here 89, and this is 89. Fantastic. Right. We now need to know what the breadth of this is. Let's see if we have enough information. Well, I think we do, because here we have, this is 12. Now, we can see that if we follow this line down here, let's break up, because this is what we want to know here, D to C, all right? If this is 12, then this is also 12. And we know that from here to here, from H to G, so this is the same as, all right, this is bringing H down to here. From here to here, we know that this is 24, and we know that this from here to here is the same as G to Z, which is 6. So D to C is equal to 12 plus 24 plus 6. And 12 plus 24 plus 6 is equal to 42 centimeters. Okay, what can I do with that? I was trying to find out this information here. So this is 42 and this is 42. Right, where am I? Let's go back to our question. I'm asked, what is the area of rectangle ABCD? Well, the area is the length. Okay, so I need to do length times breadth, and that's going to give me the area. So what is the length? Well, the length is 89. The breadth is 42. And if I multiply 42 by 89 or 89 by 42, I get a grand total of 3,738, and I'm going to write it down here, 3,738 centimeters squared. Okay, whatever units we are using for our lengths, we need to then square them for our final answer. Okay, and that's it. Okay, so again, you just have to be very straight. What is it that you need to know? You need to be really comfortable with how to calculate the area, and then think about what is the perimeter and how we could break that down into 2 lengths and 2 breadths. Okay, and then also just being able to look at what these letters are referring to. And sometimes that takes a bit of care there, and you could just then label things in a way that's going to help you. All right.